It's time for playoffs 2 in China.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. Good afternoon, everybody. We're here in Shanghai.
Welcome to Shanghai.
The Shanghai International Circuit, then, is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests the driver's patience. Flaps open to the elements location test their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and they're available into turn 1 and down the kilometre-long backstretch.
This will be a fast race and the most intense.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lance Stroll lines up.
Lance Stroll is leading the Chinese Grand Prix.
Piastri completes the front row.
As he got points from the Japanese Grand Prix, which led him to first for the second playoffs.
Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso,
Leclerc 9th,
Ocon, Gasly,
BWTs,
Sargent,
one half
Magnussen,
Williams,
Albon,
another half Williams,
the owner driver,
Echo and AlphaTauri,
Sonoda,
Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri, and Echo and an Alfa Romeo.
That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
This race will be great.
So this with me once again to take you through today's action. We have plenty of twists and turns to come over the next hour or so, I'm sure. So let's start with Lance Stroll.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position. How are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? And of course, it's very close here today. A lot's going to be riding on those first few corners, and then the question becomes who can manage their tyres to the better position to push hard towards the end.
Here we go. We're going racing for the Chinese Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. To the inside of the Chinese Grand Prix, Stroll in the lead, right behind is George Russell. And we already are racing for the Chinese Grand Prix, already a good start. Max Verstappen in 4th, finally gets a good position this year. And it's time for the second playoffs race. Who can get the most points for the second playoffs? We're going to find out, but here comes Lance Stroll, who won the Chinese Grand Prix and is leading the Chinese Grand Prix. Who won last weekend's Grand Prix, the Japanese Grand Prix for the All-Star race, and he got the most points. Let's see if he can get even more points for winning the Chinese Grand Prix. Now this is where speeds are incredibly fast and unimaginable limits you can go through. Here they come! High speed into the DRS zone, where they can enable DRS a lot. And we're into the turn where we slow down and DRS turns off, and we're almost to the second lap of the race. And it's time for the second lap of the Chinese Grand Prix. We are now going to go after 5. I'm out. Sorry, man. Okay, yo, box. guess. Trying to catch up Stroll. Yeah. Time, good fall. Okay, Mike. This way. This way. Come the best. I'm sure you can. Yes, we know the plan. Focus on the race. What's going to happen? Bonzo, what's the lap time? What's the lap time, Mike? Okay. 6.7 seconds. Alright. Who's behind me? So Hamilton. And we're back about 5. We just heard some radio conferences, and we have 2 drivers that are out of the race. We'll show that in the highlights of the Japanese Grand over the Chinese Grand Prix. Highlights eventually. We're on the 4th lap. We have 1 lap to go, and this race will be over for the playoffs, second playoffs. Here comes George Russell. George Russell's takes the lead away from Stroll. Unbelievable what we saw in lap 2. Takes the lead. And Stroll falls all the way down to 3rd. Max Verstappen in 2nd. He finally gets better points. And he's trying to catch up to George Russell. Mike, I'm trying to catch up to this guy, but really trying, okay? Verstappen is in 2nd. He finally gets a better position this year. And it's a high speed race going on. It's a battle between a Red Bull and a Mercedes. Russell is still in the lead. Can Verstappen catch up? I don't think that's possible. As we are to the last lap of the second playoffs race here in China for the F1 23 Cup Series. Here we come into turn 1, turn 2. We head into the second turn of Japan. I was confused. Here in Japan. No, here in China. God, China. I'm so confused. Anyways, back to the race. Here comes Russell. Right behind his Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen's trying to catch up straight to George Russell. I'm trying to pass. I can't. He's closing the door. What is it? 2. Nothing. All the miles are this one. Can't shake him. Just rebel straight up my. Okay. Okay. I'm serious. I have a example. Back. He's catching up. Catch on, I don't know what to do. What's that answer? Russell! We're back to episode 5, and we're back to episode 5, Russell! Anyways, we are at the end. Here comes Verstappen. Verstappen gets the door closed on him. Russell is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix for the second playoff race. Yes! Was a little crazy there. Cheers. Good job. And what a race for the second playoffs for the first race in October for that one Cup Series.
How do they manage to achieve this win?
George Russell takes Stroll's win from Japan.
To that, if you can do that, you can capitalise on other errors without making any of your own. That's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
What a race.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Cheers, Mike. Good job.
Some amazing talent out on the track today.
The points!
Who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Crazy. The points are crazy.
Well, what an end to another
George
fantastic
Russell
weekend of
is the
racing.
winner
Thanks to everyone
for
who
the
joined
second
us.
playoffs.
We'll see
We
you
will
for
see you in the next
one.
race. We will talk about the points. This is a new thing now we're doing. So George Russell gets 25 points and the best lap time, the best time for the race. Max Verstappen in second, Norris in third, fourth Lance Stroll. Sergio Perez gets 8 points and the rest get 0. Unfortunately, 6 points for Carlos Sainz. No, Oscar Piastri. 8 points for Carlos Sainz. Sergio Perez gets 10. 12 for Lance Stroll. Norris gets 12 points. And that's all we have for today. We'll see you in the next race.